第49回ローザンヌ国際バレエコンクールに出場する僕のクラスメイトのルカ君を紹介します。ルカ君は僕が今まで見てきた人の中で一番足が長く本当に綺麗なダンサーです。ルカ君はエジプト出身で、エジプトから初めてのローザンヌ出場者となります。皆さんこんにちは。スイスでバレエ留学をしているヒューマンです。今日は僕のクラスメートでもあり友達のルカ君にいろいろ質問していきたいと思うんですけど、ルカ君はエジプト人初のローザンヌ参加者っていうこともあり、ちょっといろいろと話を聞いていきたいと思います。今後ろにいるのがルカ君です。Luca. So first, can you introduce yourself shortly?
So my name is Luca Abdennour. I'm 17 years old. I will be turning 18 in March.
Yeah.
I'm a ballet dancer here at the Dance Academy Zurich. I've been studying here for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up my whole life in Cairo. I studied ballet there in a small studio called Premier Ballet Academy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved to Budapest for 1 year, and then I found myself here in the Dance Academy Zurich 3 years ago.
Yeah.
My mother is French,
Yeah.
and my father is Egyptian. They both moved to Egypt before they had me, and I have 2 older sisters.
So how did you come to this school?
So basically, first of all, I did a competition, and then I had a scholarship for the school in Budapest, the Hungarian Dance Academy, and then after that, after 1 year, I was told that they would not offer me another scholarship. So I started auditioning for other schools. I did some audition videos, and then I sent them around.
Yeah.
I did a workshop or seminar in Munich International Ballet School, where Miss Steffi Scherzer, the artistic director of the Dance Academy Zurich, saw me and offered me to come to the school.
で、今年このチューリヒダンスアカデミーの学校の代表としてルカ君だけがローザンヌに出場するっていうのが決まったんですけど、そのローザンヌについて今からちょっといろいろ質問していきたいと思います。So now I wanna first ask you, how did it start?
In the middle of September, I had a meeting with the directors, with Mr. Oliver Matz and Ms. Steffi Scherzer, and my teacher, Mr. Akos Sebastian.
Yeah.
And they told me they thought that it would be a good idea for me to represent the school at the next Prix de Lausanne. Of course, they said, with the situation that is in the world right now with the coronavirus pandemic, we're not sure that it will happen, but we would like to start preparing you. And right there, they just told me, we're gonna audition for the Prix de Lausanne 2021, and then I started working on my class videos, so we can send them for the pre-selections in October. And we also discussed which companies I would like to join in that same meeting, and also which variations I would like to do at the Prix de Lausanne.
So how did you feel when you hear that you are joining Prix?
I was quite overwhelmed. I thought, of course, it's an amazing opportunity, but I grew up watching all these dancers going to Prix, especially from the school, like Michele Esposito, Joao de Matos, Catarina Pires, Sumina Sasaki, Mio, all these people that came to the school, went to Prix, excelled, won prizes, and of course it's a big name to live up to. Dance Academy Zurich. We don't just go there to participate, we go there to win something. I was very honored that they gave me this amazing opportunity, also because it's kind of a ticket to the outside world from the school. It's a ticket to also find a good job. So yeah, I was very happy that they thought of me to represent them this year.
Yeah. So unfortunately this year, because of Corona, the competition, Prix de Lausanne competition, became online. So what did you think about that?
So actually the day that we got the email exactly, I was sick that day and I got the Corona test. But the exact day that they announced that it's going to be online, of course I was a little bit frustrated. Because it started looking like the Corona was starting to leave, but then it came back with the second wave, so it was a bit annoying. Also, we weren't sure if we were going to go into lockdown. We're so thankful that we're still here in the studios practicing every day. Frustrated, and the fact that we're not going to have the full Prix de Lausanne experience, if you know what I mean. All the dancers, 80 or so dancers, all traveling to Lausanne or Montreux this year, and all of us creating new friendships
Yeah.
and learning from like world-renowned choreographers and teachers. Like that's something that we're missing out on this year.
Yeah.
But I feel like Prix de Lausanne really did their best for them to like compensate for that. Like it's a learning curve. Like we've never had anything like the corona before
Yeah, that's
in our
true.
lifetime. So like I'm very grateful that it's not canceled, but also a little bit disappointed that it's not happening in real life.
So now I want to ask you, how was like rehearsing and filming and stuff?
So first we had to send a classical video for the pre-selections.
Yeah.
And a little contemporary enchaînement, like a little contemporary choreography choreographed by our contemporary teacher.
Yeah.
And then after that, we would know who would pass on to the semifinals, which was supposed to happen in Montreux.
Yeah.
And then we already had like 2 variations in mind, and then we chose one of them because I started practicing with 2 variations. I started practicing Grand Pas Classique and Paquita.
Yeah.
For the classical variation, and then we stuck with Paquita, and then that was the variation I was working on. And I was working usually with my teacher, Mr. Akos Sebastian.
Yeah.
However, sometimes the directors came and watched, gave me corrections, gave me like some tips, some feedback, what I should do more. Yeah.
So it was really nice rehearsing.
It was like a really nice experience to learn from all these like really esteemed people, like really experienced dancers and teachers. Definitely made me a stronger dancer, even if I don't get anything out of Prix. This is also something that I learned like this year, actually working on a variation with my directors and my teachers. So it was like overall like a really good learning experience.
But was it tough? Like, were you stressed or?
Definitely stressed, but not as stressed as I would be if it was in real life.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a little bit stressful to like get the perfect video. Of course, like we had to film it more than once.
Yeah.
But also there's this thing about like not filming too many times, and also filming the classical variation in the same day as the contemporary variation. So every single day for like a week, we did like both variations.
Yeah.
Some days it would be frustrating, you know, some things wouldn't work, but at the end, I was really like quite happy with my result. All the things I had learned. That also I watched like the first video that we ever filmed of my variation, and then the last video, and like you could see that there was some kind of improvement, which was nice.
I mean, I watched his variation and it was really, like, really beautiful and amazing, I have to say. The director came to watch also, right? The last day of filming. The
last 2 days of filming, the director came and watched. So we did a run-through. It was a Friday. We did a run-through. He gave me quite a good amount of corrections, and really good corrections. They really helped me. So we did like 2 run-throughs the Friday, and then Saturday, it was my last day of filming, and the directors came and watched, and they were like, okay, you have to do this. And I did 1 run-through of my variation, and that was the run-through that we sent on the last day. So now I'm going to ask questions to Luca so that you guys can also know about him more. I want to ask you, what's your favorite dancer? I have a few like inspirations. Vadim Monteguero was definitely one of them, which I met him this summer at master classes in Prague, which was really nice, summer intensive. Who else? Like obviously Mikhail Baryshnikov, Nureyev, like all these really old dancers. Also, I think Mr. Oliver Matz is a really good inspiration. Like our director. Really nice to like watch somebody that we know dance on stage when he was younger. Really good. Impressive. Denis Cherevichko, a soloist at Wiener Staatsballet. That was just like male dancers. In terms of female dancers, the one and only Marianela Nunez. We love her. で今さっきスタジオで動画撮影してたんですけど、他の人たちがクラスあるみたいなので、ここのスタジオに場所を移してまた質問を再開していきます。So now I want to ask you which one is your favorite company? So I have a couple favorite companies. I think like the big companies obviously like Royal Ballet, ABT, Mariinsky, Bolshoi, Staatsballet Berlin, maybe. Like all these big companies are really nice, but I only really see myself dancing in Dutch National. It's my dream company, and like I hope like it's my dream to dance there next year.
Yeah. So actually now I want to ask him how was starting ballet in Egypt, because I feel like it's like completely different environment. Like, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, in Egypt there aren't many boys who dance. Actually, in my school, I was the only boy who was dancing ballet in my ballet school. So there was like 300 girls and only me, the only boy. Yeah. So also, which was like good because they took good care of me. Like my teachers, Mr. Ahmed and Miss Anya Akhchun, they took really good care of me. But yeah, also like it's not really accepted by society still until today. If I tell someone, yeah, I'm doing ballet, they're like, what is that?
Oh wow.
So no one really knows that you can have a profession in ballet. Like when I was a child also, I didn't know that there was professional ballet dancers. I thought it was just a hobby.
So that's still really different from here in Egypt. Okay, very interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
So for the end, Luca, do you want to say something for the people watching?
No, I just like want to say that like I know this is a different time for all of us. It's really difficult. I think we should all just stay positive. If you want to become a ballet dancer, work hard. Hard work always pays off.
Yeah.
Just stay positive, stay safe. You know, do what you have to do, and that's it. And thank you.
So one last question. So Luca, what's your favorite pose, ballet pose like?
I think an écarté or grand jeté.
Okay, so can you show us?
Do I have to? What, écarté?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No, don't move the camera. I'm gonna move.
okay.
Are you filming?
Yeah. Wow. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, thank you very much for this interview. So I hope Luca, I hope I will hear the good news about him in the future.
We're hoping.
そう、これでインタビュー終了です。ルカ君がローザンヌに出場するってことでインタビューしてみたんですけど、いい結果を待つように応援しています。で、皆さんも応援よろしくお願いします。じゃあ、バイバイ。
Arigato.
See you.
Thank you.
この動画ではスイスでの生活や友達のこと、勉強している姿などを残していきたいと思っています。どうか僕の成長を温かく見守ってください。So thank you for watching.
Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.
チャンネル登録お願いします。Bye.
Sayonara.